Okay, and we are live. Hello and welcome to Strength Intervals. My name is Ayla Donlin. So happy to be here with you to get our workout on. What you're going to need in terms of equipment: a mat or some sort of soft surface for your hands and your knees. You'll want at least one set of dumbbells. We do a lower body muscle conditioning exercise, an upper body muscle conditioning exercise, and a core exercise, 1 minute of each. Then we do a cardio interval for a minute and we repeat that. So choose your dumbbells accordingly. Maybe you want a medium to heavy set for lower body, light to medium set for upper body. I will also be using a kettlebell throughout this workout, and it's, for me, what I consider a medium to heavy kettlebell. So again, you can choose what's most appropriate for you. Ways that you can either make movements easier or more challenging in strength intervals: you can add or decrease weight. Decreasing weight makes it easier, increasing weight makes it more challenging. You can increase range of motion, going deeper in your range of motion or taking a more full range of motion, and I'll show you those options. That would make it more challenging. You can decrease your range of motion to make things a little bit easier. And then a third way that you can either decrease or increase intensity is the speed at which you move. Moving faster will get your heart rate up higher and make the movement more intense. Moving a little bit slower will allow you to focus on your form and be very intentional with each repetition. Do what's right for you today, and once you gather up all your equipment and you get some water and we're ready to go, we'll get started with our warm-up. We'll warm up first, and then we'll get right into our intervals. Okay, let's start with some body weight squats, and range of motion is pretty minimal for now because we're just warming up. So get that started whenever you're ready, and I will officially start our warm-up right now. Taking some deep breaths. Focus on sitting back into your heels and then squeezing through your heels, squeezing your glutes at the top. And now, as we start to get a little bit warmer, we can start to take our range of motion a little bit deeper. So we're standing maybe hip to shoulder width apart in our squat. And we're gonna stay here for a little bit yet. Dropping a little bit deeper in our range of motion. Just see how that feels on your hips, on your knees, on your ankles. Part of our warm-up, part of the intention of our warm-up is to check in with our body and just notice how our body is feeling right now, what it can handle, how we can challenge it today. Back stepping lunge. Step back, aim for maybe about 90 degrees or maybe up a little bit higher since we're just warming up, and then switch sides. Make sure you step hip width apart. As you step back, sink into that front heel, drive up to the top. Find a breathing pattern that's right for you. Find a speed of movement that's right for you. And notice how your body is responding as you start to move a little deeper in your range of motion, or maybe you're gonna go a little bit faster. Well, let's switch this up. Side stepping lunge. We lunge over to the side, sink into our heels, push up to the top. Yes. We have some new moves in strength intervals today. I am really looking forward to this combination of movements, and we've got some really fun cardio intervals today. I hope you like it. Let's mix this up again. We're gonna go back to that back stepping lunge, but now we're gonna add a reach up overhead and then a rotate toward our front leg. Other side, step back, reach up, and rotate. Take your time with this one. Reach up and rotate. Yes. We're gonna do that one more time to each side. Reach up, rotate toward the front leg, other side. Back in the center, roll your shoulders up, back and down. Keep a soft bend in your knees. And let's start to make this a little bit bigger, incorporating our elbows, taking elbows up to about shoulder height or a little bit higher. Feel the movement in your shoulders and your shoulder blades. And now let's take a full arm circle if you have that range of motion all the way around. Getting our upper body warmed up as well. Couple more arm circles. Then relax your arms, swing them forward and back a little bit. Grab your dumbbells for a little bit of upper body warm-up movement. Bent over row, hinge, pull the weights into your ribs. Shoulder blades squeeze together, elbows stay in by our ribs. Stand tall and repeat. As you stand tall, stack your shoulders over your hips and squeeze your abdominal muscles in and up. We're gonna stay with this, bent over row. Feel our upper body getting nice and warmed up as well. Our lower body is ready to rock and roll. Stand tall, bicep curl, front raise. Still have that soft bend in our knees. Bicep curl, front raise. Keep it up, keep it up. Soft bend in the knees. Abdominal muscles are bracing in tight. Belly button pulls in toward our spine, and the muscles through our pelvic floor are pulling up and in as well. Let's get just a couple more here. Then we'll put our dumbbells down, and we're gonna finish our warm-up like we usually do, some push-ups and a plank hold. 2 sets of 6 push-ups. Take your time. You can be on your knees or your toes. On the way down, lead with your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. On the way up, press through your chest and shoulders. Once you get 6, take a little breather, take a little break, regroup, come back for another 6. Again, at your own pace. Shoulder blades squeeze together on the way down, chest and shoulders squeeze on the way up. Bracing tight through our abdominal muscles. After 2 sets of 6, take resting position again for a little bit. And then we start our plank hold. We'll hold a plank in the front and on each side. You can be on your knees or your toes, your hands or your elbows. Let's go. Front plank first, 20 seconds here. Belly button pulls up and in, squeezing the space between our hips and our ribs, and breathing. Breathing and enjoying. 3, 2, take it over to a side. You can stagger your feet. You can stack your feet. You can come down to your inside knee. Whatever suits your fancy. You can be on your hand. You can be on your elbow. And we're here for another 5 seconds. Then switch it over. Other side. Whatever option you chose on side 1, replicate here on side 2. 10 seconds left in the plank hold. 3, 2, and here we go, friends. Come on up. Here are our first 3 movements. I will demo them and then we'll start together. Lunge pulse to a single leg deadlift. I love this one. So right leg forward, 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3. Toes of the left foot come forward into a single leg deadlift. 3 pulses, single leg deadlift. Then we have renegade row to T-stand. You can be on your knees or your toes. Renegade row, we pull the dumbbell in toward our ribs, keep our shoulders and hips square to the mat. Then we'll take that into a T-stand. You can take your weights with you, or you can go without your weights. Okay, our core movement, clam into mermaid. Here's clam. Optional weight overhead. Mermaid, lower leg extends out, top leg is bent, and we're lifting up this way. We'll do 15 seconds of clam, 15 seconds of mermaid on each side. Then we get into our cardio intervals, which I will introduce as we get there. Here we go. Lunge pulse to single leg deadlift. We start in 10 seconds, friends. I'm gonna skip this song back and let's rock. I'm gonna use my kettlebell for this one and begin. Right leg forward, left leg back, 3 pulses, single leg deadlift. I've been really liking this exercise lately, and I gotta tell ya, it's making my glutes and upper hamstring sore in a whole new way. So I hope you can join me in enjoying that level of soreness after the workout today. Switch sides, left leg forward, right leg back, 3 pulses, toes of the right foot come forward, single leg deadlift. Try to aim for about 90 degrees in the pulse. Five seconds left. Tall through your chest, long through your back. Let's transition. Upper body, renegade row to T-stand. 3, 2, let's go. Weights pull into our ribs. Take 4 renegade rows, then rotate into your T-stand. Remember, weights are optional. You can bring them with you or not. Then hit another 4 renegade rows, shoulders and hips square to your mat, the whole time bracing through our abdominal muscles, pulling those deep abdominal muscles in and up. Find a breathing pattern that works for you. 15 seconds to go. Final 5 seconds. Here we go. Transition. Clam into mermaid. Set it up. Heels in line with our bottom, hand under our shoulder. Lift and open the clam. Option, take the weight overhead with you. 15 seconds here. And now we transition to mermaid. Bottom leg lengthens out. Top leg helps us, pushing through the foot to lift up. Lift that bottom hip up as high as you can. And now transition, other side. Start with the clam. Opening up, pressing and lifting. Yes. Get ready. Transition to mermaid. Lower leg out. Lifting up. You should feel this through the side abdominals and also through the side of your hip. 3, 2, transition, cardio interval. Here's what we've got, friends. Jumping jacks, 15 seconds. Drop squats, boom, boom, 15 seconds. We repeat, jacks 15, drop squats 15. You ready? We take off in 10 seconds. Here we go. Time to get our heart rate up. 3, 2, let's go. Jacks. 15 seconds of jacks. If you want a low impact option, tap out to the side. Let's go, let's go. Drop squat. Drop it low, touch the ground, hop it to the center. Low impact option, step in, step out, drop it down. Step in, step out, drop it down. Take what's right for you. Take what challenges you today. Back to the jacks. Let's go. Finish with the drop squat right here. Heart rate is up. Find a breathing pattern that works for you. 3, 2, breather. High fives. We go right back to those same 3 muscle conditioning exercises. Get a quick drink of water, and we start with the lunge pulls. Beautifully done. 10 seconds till go time. And begin. Step back, 3 pulses into single leg deadlift. Could you drop a little lower this time in your pulse? On that deadlift, keep your chest and back long and parallel to the ground. Switch sides. Get in a little bit of heart rate recovery here, but not a lot. Still working big muscle groups in our lower body. That's going to keep our heart rate up. Ten seconds. All the way through. Stay tough. Dropping a little lower in our lunge. Transition, renegade row to T-stand. Let's go. Set it up. 4 renegade rows right into 2 T-stands. If you're on your knees, you can take that T-stand to your bottom knee as an option. You could even come to your toes in the center if you wanted. Lots of different variations to play with. Use what's right for you today. Yeah? Keep it up, keep it up. "15 seconds to go. Transition into the clam. Clam to mermaid. Set it up. Heels in line with our bottom. And reach. Open the clam as wide as you can. Lift that bottom hip up as high as you can. Mermaid. Extend the bottom leg. Push, push up. Last 5 seconds here. All the way through. Transition over to the other side. Clam first. Begin. Push, push that bottom hip up. Squeezing through the side of your body, your obliques, to lift your hip up. Mermaid. Bottom leg out, top leg. Lift and extend. 5 seconds left. push and drive. We got this. Transition right into our cardio friends. Round 2. Here's 3, 2, let's go, jacks. 15, come on. This is round 2. We get our heart rate up, then we get a little bit of recovery before our next 3 muscle conditioning movements. Drop squat. Let's go. Jacks. Almost there. 30 seconds left in our cardio interval. Come on. Do what you can do. 15 to go. Drop squat. Alternating which arm reaches down to the ground. 3, 2, recover. High fives. Beautifully done. We're gonna keep it rolling, but we get a full minute to recover first. Enjoy it. Whew. All right, cheers. I'll preview our next 3 movements. Option, 1 or both weights. If you have both weights, I recommend up on your shoulder. If you have 1, you can take it to the opposite hand. So if I'm lunging right, my weight's in my left hand. Here's what we're doing. 3 pulses. Step into the center and either take a front or a back stepping lunge. Whatever's best on your body. 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1. Lunge front or lunge back. Your choice. Bent over row. Front to side raise. Hinge. Bent over row. Stand tall. Front raise. Side raise. Bent over row. Front raise. Side raise. Core is really fun. 1 weight around the waist. We're just handing the weight around our waist or around our hips. We're gonna go 30 seconds, or 30 seconds one direction. No, sorry, 15 seconds one direction, 15 the other, because the last 30 seconds are a figure 8. We're in a sumo squat, handing the weight, figure 8, woo, 15 seconds one direction, 15 seconds the other. We're definitely gonna be more proficient moving in one direction than the other. Have fun with it. Okay, let's roll. Side lunge pulse to a front or a back lunge. We start in 10 seconds. Wee-haw! Let's roll. And begin. I'm gonna use both weights. Lunging to the right, 3 pulses, and then you can either step front lunge or back lunge. I'll show both. 3 pulses. I just did a back lunge. Here's a front lunge. Your choice. Listen to your body. We're 30 seconds on this side, 30 seconds on the other. 3 pulses. Switch sides. Lunge to the left, 3 pulses, and either a front lunge or a back lunge. Hip width apart in our lunge, then back to the 3 pulses. 10 seconds to go. Yeehaw. Drive through your heel on the pulse. Transition, bent over row, front raise, side raise. In 5. Brace your abdominal muscles, soft bend in our knees. Let's go. Bent over row. Take it to the front, then out to the side. Move at a pace that's right for you. Lift your front and side raise to shoulder height, just up to shoulder height with the front and the side raise. We are halfway, 30 seconds in, 30 to go. Feeling strong, friends. I hope you are feeling good as we move through these movements. Here we're able to catch our heart rate, recover our heart rate, and catch our breath a little bit more when we're in upper body. So enjoy that. 5, 4, transition, just one weight, and here we go around your waist or your hips and begin. 15 seconds one direction. Take your time to get a feel for it this time, and maybe it will help to watch. You can decide if that helps or not. Bracing through your abdominal muscles so that your hips, knees, and torso aren't moving that much. Switch directions, other way. So we're bracing here through our core. That's the core exercise. As the weight is moving, as our arms are moving, everything else is solid. Sumo squat, take your figure 8, pass through the middle, and you'll have a little pulse here in your squat. Try to keep your chest lifted as much as you can as you're passing. Switch directions. We'll get a little extra bonus burn in our legs on this one. 5, 4. Transition cardio interval. Let me set it up. It's a squat where we pivot. So we're going to go front, center, back, hop, optional, or you can just squat in the center. Then we go other side. Front, center, back, either squat or hop. So you'll pivot front, center, back on one side, front, center, back on the other. We do that for 30 seconds, and then for 30 seconds we have a lunge jump or back stepping lunges at the speed that feels right for you. We take off in 10. Set yourself up. I'm going to move my mat for this one so I can pivot. Here's 5, 4. Let's go. Front, center, back, optional hop, other side. Front, center, back, and optional hop if you want it. Wee-ha! How are we feeling? 10 seconds left here. And now we transition into lunge jump. One forward, one back. If the lunge jump doesn't feel right, take a back stepping lunge and just move it at whatever pace you can drive. 15 seconds left. Come on. 10 seconds. We get a little recovery after this. Woo. Burning recover. Oh, quads, glutes on fire. Heart rate is up. Get a quick drink of water. We go right back to our 3 exercises. Side lunge, 3 pulses. Load it up, friends. We start in 10 seconds. Woo! Are we having fun yet? Strength intervals, let's go. Lunging to the right. Begin. 3, 2, 1. Either a back or a front stepping lunge. Drive through your heel on the right side for the pulse. Then step back into the lunge. Tall through our chest, long through our back. Legs are starting to feel a little bit wobbly, hey? Let's switch sides. Pulse it to the left. 3 pulses, and then take your lunge. Ooh-wee. Yes, legs. I hear you. I feel you. You are getting a little bit tired. Don't worry, upper body is coming up next. 3, 2, transition, bent over row, front and side raise. Roll it back. Brace through your abdominal muscles. Pull those deep abdominal muscles up and in. Let's go. Option. Take 3 rows this time. And then come up for the front and the side raise. Whew. Option to take those 3. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Long through our back. Long through our torso. Halfway. Keep it rolling, friends. Optional 3 rows. Squeeze, squeeze, shoulder blades together. Then stand tall, stack it up. Front raise, side raise. 10 seconds to go. Front, side, strong to shoulder height. Transition, 1 weight around the waist or around the hips. Soft bend, pull it all in, lock it in tight. Let's go. 15 seconds, 1 direction. How are we doing with this? Any basketball players in the house? These were drills we used to do all the time in basketball. Passing around our waist, switch sides, and the figure 4 too. Except for a basketball weighs much less than a dumbbell, yes? Feel the bracing through your abdominals. And here we go. Figure 8. Take the sumo squat, drop it low, past the figure 8. Let's go. Little mini pulse as you pass. Switch directions. Figure 8, opposite way. Vroom, vroom. Oh, it's like a little mini crunch and a little mini squat each time. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Stand tall. Transition to our cardio interval. Squat, front, center, back, hop. 3, 2, let's go. Front, center, back. Optional hop. Center, back. Optional hop. 15 seconds left here. We finish with those lunge jumps. Yeah, baby. Woo. Let's go, lunge jumps. Let's go, let's go. Set it up. I don't know about you, but my legs are on fire. I got a case of the wobbles going. Trying to hang on to my form as we finish. 15 seconds left. Come on. Let's do this all the way through. Last 5 seconds. We got this. 3, 2, transition. High fives. If you can walk around a little bit. Woo! Catch your breath. Recover your heart rate. Cardio intervals. Done. Check, 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 check. 3 more muscle conditioning movements left. Let me show you them, then we will rock them. Lower body. Squat pulse to deadlift. Feet are gonna stay about shoulder width apart. 3 pulses in a squat, and then we just hinge into a deadlift. 3, 2, 1, stand tall, deadlift. Upper body, bicep curl, tricep overhead extension. Bicep curl, tricep overhead extension. Then we'll move down to our mat for a hip bridge as our core. So if you moved your mat like I did, set that back up for yourself. For your squat pulse, you could have weights on shoulders or holding them in the center. That's the option I'm gonna choose. Shoulder width apart, 3 pulses into deadlift. I might step in a little bit closer actually. Choose what's comfortable for you. We start in 10 seconds, friends. Woo! So hopefully you got a little bit of heart rate recovery on that. Here we go. 3, 2, and begin. 3 pulses. Stand tall, deadlift. Weight stays really close to our legs as we take our deadlift. Yes? 3 pulses. Tall up to the top, deadlift. And it's gonna feel, the deadlift will feel a little bit funny because we're out wider than we would normally stand in a deadlift. But give it a go. See what you think. 25 seconds left. Squeeze at the top. Hinge, squeeze. Now, you'll notice I'm just keeping a very, very slight bend in my knees. They're almost straight on this deadlift. You choose what's right for you. Transition. Bicep curl, overhead, tricep extension. 3, 2, let's go. Curl, overhead, tricep extension. My triceps are so sore right now from a workout I did on Sunday. So we'll see if I can last this full minute with you, my friends. I think I got it. It's a good sore, but it's a lot sore. You ever have those days? I mean, it feels good, right? But it's just, you can tell that those muscles are just pretty fatigued. That's probably how our legs are gonna feel tomorrow after those cardio intervals, right? 15 seconds left. We can feel our heart rate recovering. Our breathing is recovering. Last 3, 2, transition into your hip bridge. Option, take a weight with you. Set it up. Weight could be over your chest if you want. Drive through your heels. Pick your hips up to the top and then slowly place one vertebral segment down at a time. Repeat. Press through your heels. Drive your hips to the top. Slowly, one vertebral segment at a time. Here's another option. Once your hips get to the peak of their height, reach the weight overhead. Let me move this way a little more. Reach the weight overhead and then slowly place each segment down and lift the weight back up over your chest. Drive up once you get to the peak. Reach overhead, slowly place down and reach. Here's 3, 2, and we're back at the beginning. Back up into our squat to deadlift combination. Grab your weights and begin. This is it, friends. We cool down after this. Finish strong. Sit back into that squat. Pulse, pulse, drive up to the top. Get that bonus squeeze through your glutes at the top. Shoulders are stacked over our hips. Abdominal muscles are bracing in, especially as we hinge into our deadlift. Then squeeze hamstrings and glutes to the top. Hey, 20 seconds to go. Come on, come on. Last 10 seconds. Transition. Bicep curl, tricep overhead extension. Bend the knees, brace through the abdominals, curl, overhead extension. Last 2 minutes of work, and then we cool this baby down. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit of recovery already right now, and then we'll take a quick little stretch all together at the very end. Let's focus on finishing strong. Curl, press, and elbow squeeze in for the extension. Less than 30 seconds. Final 15. Upper body is strong, soft bend in our knees. Yes. Almost there. Last 3, 2, transition. Choose a weight if you want it. I'm gonna just focus on the hip bridge this time. Final minute of work. Set it up. Heels are just close enough that you could touch them. And then we drive up to the top, pressing our hips up as high as we can, and then slowly articulating down, one segment at a time. Take a deep breath in and repeat. Take your time on this one and really notice where you feel the movement in your hips and in your abdomen. Feel all of your abdominal muscles working as they control the movement down, and you place one vertebral segment down at a time. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and allow your body to rest on your mat. This is where we'll start our stretch together. Hug your knees into your chest and gently rock side to side. Woo! Take a moment to appreciate all of that beautiful work you just did, and we will cool down together, my friends. That was fabulous. Beautifully done. All right, so we're hugging our knees into our chest, gently rocking side to side. Oh, we're spot on for time. I love it. From here, place your left foot on the ground. Well, I'll do the same thing. Place your right foot on the ground. Take your left ankle over your right knee and gently press out on your left knee. Then reach through that little window you created. Wrap your hands around your right leg and pull both legs in toward your chest. Take 3 deep breaths here. This will be a great stretch to do tomorrow if you're a little bit sore. Get your body warmed up and go through this stretch again. Release. Let's switch sides. So left foot on the ground, right ankle on left knee. Start by gently pressing out on your right knee. And then we'll reach through that window and pull both legs in toward our chest. So our fingers are laced behind our left leg now, drawing both legs in. Then let's release. Let's hug our knees into our chest one more time. rocking side to side, and then whenever you're ready, feet to the ground and work your way over to a side and up into a seated position. Let's just do a very quick stretch for our necks. So right ear to right shoulder, roll through left ear to left shoulder, back and forth, creating a semicircle to the front of your body. Take a few more just like that. Then when you're in the center of your body, lengthen through the back of your neck. Take a deep breath in, exhale, lift up. 2 more like that. Stack your neck long and tall, head resting at the top. 3 deep breaths. First one, thank you body for all you did and all you do every day. Thank you mind for all that you just did and all that you do every day. And thank you spirit for keeping us going, for all that you did, for all that you do every day. And as we get wrapped up here, I have some exciting news to share with the Time to Train family. I feel like I've been keeping a secret for the past 3 months because I've been carrying around a little workout buddy in here. So I'm having my second baby girl due in November, and I'm going to share this journey with you. I'm going to keep teaching and playing with you. And so thanks for coming along on this pregnancy journey with me. So we're already through the first trimester and on to the next. So some exciting news to share with you all. Thank you for being here for Strength Intervals. Again, my name's Ayla. Have a great day and well done. High fives.